Who here, when I say shark, thinks of this big, scary creature that could possibly kill you with one bite? I know I do, and if I were to see a shark right near me, you'd see me swimming my fastest in the opposite direction, screaming in panic. Sharks in the water are scary, but with the way things are going, that won't be an issue in the near future because sharks are endangered. According to BBC News, January 27th, 2021, for every 10 sharks that were in the ocean in the 1970s, we would only see 3 now. The decline of sharks is rapidly rising, and it poses a major threat to our ocean ecosystem. First, I will talk about the endangerment of sharks. Next, I will go into what is causing their risk of extinction. And lastly, I will explain the importance of sharks in the ecosystem and providing a solution to prevent this. Sharks are one of the oldest living species and have been around for 430 million years, surviving 5 mass extinctions, according to Nicholas Stolvey, September 6, 2021. They are at the top of the food chain and are part of the marine class called chondrocytes, which includes their sister species, rays and chimeras. A study conducted by Nicholas Stolvey, September 6, 2021, reassessed the population decline of chondrocytes and found that 391 of the 12,000 species they studied were found to be threatened with extinction. This equals over 1/3 of the species being at risk for extinction. This is more than twice the amount that they found in an assessment conducted in 2014. Looking specifically at sharks, there exists 536 different species, and according to The Guardian's Karen McVie of September 6, 2021, 36% of the different species are at risk, with 37 of them being classified as critically endangered. Further, since the 1970s, there has been a 70% decline in the population of sharks, according to The Guardian's Oliver Millman, January 27, 2021. If this declines continue, we are reaching a point where sharks will be a one-in-a-lifetime sighting in our oceans. As you can see, the rapid decline of sharks has pushed them towards a global extinction crisis, and there is one main cause for this decline: overfishing. According to Nicholas Stolvey, September 6, 2021, overfishing is the main cause for the 391 species found to be at risk of extinction. Overfishing threatens the shark population either unintentionally or intentionally. Sharks are prone to what's called bycatch, which is the unintentional of sharks caught through fishing gear set up for other fishes. Sharks will get caught in these nets, and unfortunately most die either from the stress of being caught, or what's becoming popular is fishers do not throw them overboard because they'll retain them for food or animal feed reasons. Bycatch is responsible for 99.6% of the threatened species found in Nicholas Stolvey's study, September 6, 2021. On the other hand, sharks are also intentionally targeted for the growing trade in shark fins, which they use to typically make this Asian soup. It's a delicacy. However, the practice of shark finning is a gruesome process where fishers will catch the shark, cut off their fins, throw them back in the ocean where they're unable to move and are helpless and die. This practice is not only inhumane to the shark, but it's also unsustainable. According to Targeted News Service, September 13, 2018, 33% of sharks found in the Hong Kong fishers market came from species that have officially been listed as threatened. Overfishing is causing a major impact on the shark population, and as stated by The Guardian's Oliver Millman, January 27, 2021, it has led to over 100 million sharks being killed each year. Now that we understand why sharks are at risk of extinction, let's talk about their importance and how we could possibly help them. Sharks are a crucial part of keeping our ocean ecosystem healthy. First off, they are important in controlling food webs. Being a top predator of the ocean food web, they're big controllers of keeping prey numbers in balance. Also, according to Forbes, March 26, 2019, they create food for other species in its communities by leaving behind scraps and carcasses for other animals to scavenge on. Another reason they are important is they contribute to nutrient cycling. Sharks are major migrators of the oceans, so this helps to transfer nutrients to different parts of the ocean because when they excrete feces, their poo, they excrete nutrients. Sharks are also cleaners of the ocean, and according to Save Our Seas, November 11, 2020, they are effective carbon sinks, which helps reduce the amount of carbon dioxide being released in our atmosphere. There are many other reasons why they are important. So, if sharks were to be removed from the ocean ecosystem, this could cause catastrophic consequences to our oceans. And without proper oceans, next would be life on land to face these consequences. That is why it's important to prevent sharks' extinction. The World Wildlife Fund, September 8, 2021, suggests that on a national level, environmental and fishing authorities need to come together to create policies that work to stop overfishing by effectively monitoring catches and fishing activities. On an individual level, you can sign petitions that enact these types of policies, share your knowledge through social media and conservation websites. And if you eat seafood, be smart in the seafood you choose and make sure that it's from a sustainably sourced fisher. As you can see, the endangerment of sharks has caused a big negative impact on our ocean ecosystem. I began with talking about the population decline in the shark species that is putting them at risk of extinction. I then went into overfishing, the main cause for the endangerment of sharks. And lastly, I discussed why sharks are important to the ocean and how we can help them. Sharks have been popularly painted as these big, wondrous creatures that can possibly kill you throughout television and pop culture. However, even though they seem to be strong and large, they still need our help. Sharks are an integral part of the ocean ecosystem, and the ocean is critical to sustaining all life on Earth. So by saving sharks, we not only be helping to save one creature, but all life on Earth. Thank you.